I just watched a movie on Amazon Prime called Attention Please. It's a documentary. It's not too long. It's this guy that's been treating patients for over 20 years, and this lady, her son had been diagnosed with some pretty severe behavior issues, and nothing was really working. So she brought her son to this guy, and it changed his life and basically healed him. And this treatment is natural. They diagnose primal reflex disorders. For example, a kid could be, and they treat kids, adolescents, and adults. But this movie primarily focused mainly on kids. And for example, one of the tests was having the kid try to walk, take the shoes off, walk barefoot on the outer edges of the foot. And if their, wrists are curling up like this, that's like a certain diagnosis. And then they treat through almost like a physical therapy kind of treatment. I don't know, like through like reflexes on the skin, like on the back, and doing different movements with the kids. And yeah, the stories of these kids just having their lives completely changed by these treatments. They do certain movements, like having the kid stand and like rocking back and forth. I cannot explain this very well. You have to see the movie. Please watch it. According to this person, some of these kids, they don't actually have a mental health disorder. It's more of a physical issue. For example, when the babies are coming through the birth canal, they have a certain reflex throughout the process, and they can test if certain reflexes in kids, adults, and teenagers are working properly, or if there's a dysfunction, and then they treat that dysfunction, and then they can, after treatments, like watch these kids like that literally were like, some of them were walking like this when they were on the out edges of their feet, can now walk normal. And it changes their mind, it changes their behavior. So some of these kids are like extremely, they maybe were diagnosed with autism or ADD. They could have symptoms of anger and emotional dysregulation, learning problems. Sometimes some of the diagnoses has to do with the eyes, like in kids are having trouble reading because their eyes can't actually focus properly. Sometimes, like even in adulthood, like they talked about one of the sound people from the documentary being treated as an adult, and the words were always popping off the screen at them, and then after these treatments, that went away. So they did ask, like, what happens if, like, is this a lifelong kind of treatment? And it doesn't have to be. Sometimes it takes a couple of years, like, to like be able to stop the treatment and have permanent effects. I'm not saying it's going to take 2 years to start to see the effects of these treatments. I'm just saying for them to be sustainable, some of these patients, but it's in individual kind of basis. As somebody that's studied herbal medicine and nutrition and holistic treatments, this one really blew my mind today. I've never even heard of it. I can't even tell you what kind of practitioner he was. I guess I have to do my research too. I just wanted to make this video because I just finished watching. Please give me a like and a subscribe. I want to keep making videos all about natural healing. I've learned so much over the years from amazing teachers, and unfortunately I haven't worked as a herbalist in years. I used to, and I loved it, and I want to get find a positive way to reach people and make a difference and use this valuable information and knowledge to heal people. A lot of these kids had tried medication and in different treatments, and sometimes they were not working very well. So this is a natural way to help these kids out. And sometimes it's not even kids with behavior issues or necessarily, like maybe it's just the shy kid that sits in the back of the classroom and does well on his homework, but struggles to have fun and have fun with their friends at school and stuff. Maybe they're really shy, so it's helped like those kind of issues, and then on the other end of to be like really, really extreme behavior issues. And it sounds like it's a very good preventative way of things getting worse and treating things early. And he talked about the fact that it's not necessary, it's not the parents' fault that this happens. It could be the most amazing parents, and these things happen, and there's no shame, there's no blame. But yeah, it's just such a beautiful thing to witness, people changing and healing. And this is just one of the so many modalities out there that are so beautiful and amazing. And it just, I literally cried watching this movie. I was like, man, I wish I was brought to like this guy as a teenager, and I wonder how different my life would have been, but unfortunately my parents never knew about it. And I was just so grateful that these things are out there. It's so beautiful how, all the healing that's going on, and, plant remedies and all these different modalities. It's just amazing. So check this movie out and let me know in the comments below what you think of this movie, or if you have tried this type of therapy and how it went. Yeah. And again, please give me a like and subscribe so that I can keep making more videos like this to like spread the word about natural healing and how amazing it can be. And I'm not a doctor. Please seek medical care. This is not medical advice, but it's definitely some good information to dig into. Thank you.